Hello everybody, today we are doing baking. As you saw in this title, this is kind of me talking about baking, when you should do it and when you shouldn't do it. Baking showed up as like a huge trend among makeup artists, YouTubers, whatever. And some makeup specialists then told that that is not a good thing to do. And I checked both theories and this is my conclusion. So let me first tell you about what baking is. Baking is basically you using pressed powder on your face and just putting it under your eyes to just set for 5 minutes so your skin can soak it in, leave your skin matte and bright. You know, it brings light to this area of your face where your eyes are, and like kind of it opens it and makes it more brighter and more happier, more flawless. But some experts said that that is not a very good idea because you have this huge buildup of products, and that is true in some cases. So let's just see when you should not do it. If you have like a heavy foundation, heavy concealer, then you're using cream contour palette, like contour cream here, very dark, and then you put highlighter on all these places, like a creamy highlighter, and then on top of it you put your pressed powder for baking, you're gonna look like a freaking clown. If that is your goal, that's okay. People should do whatever they want to do. If you feel pretty, you should do it. But if you don't want to look cakey, this is what you should do. Don't use your heavy foundation, use like a medium coverage, light foundation. Do not go heavy on your contouring. You can still contour, of course. Don't go heavy on your blush. Avoid all these layers of makeup that's gonna make you look a little bit dirty, if you know what I mean. Especially during the day when everything starts to like move a little bit on your face, that looks pretty bad. So let's just start with the tutorial and I'm gonna show you how I do my baking. I've realized that that keeps my face as light as possible from the products and it doesn't build up during the day, it doesn't move around, and it really brings brightness to this middle area of my face. So you don't have to give up on your baking, but just tone everything down. I'm using affinimatte Maybelline in Opal Rose. I'm just gonna conceal a little bit under my eyes with this NYX Porcelain shade concealer. This is full coverage, but it says it's full coverage, but it's not really. It's a pretty nice creamy concealer, but not full coverage. The third step in your foundation is to bake. Take your loose powder. I'm using this Aura loose powder matte minerals in 01 light. Put generous amount in your lid. Don't wear black like I did. I'm wearing black velvet. Two combinations that you don't wanna have when you're baking. Then take your blending sponge. I'm gonna use this one that has a handle and just dab it into your loose powder. The baking. So you just want to dab it like this under your eyes. This whole area, you know, just put that on. Did I mention this has to be wet? And that is pretty much enough. You don't have to go like crazy on the loose powder. You just need amount that is kind of thicker to cover this layer of your skin under your eyes. And then while you wait for that to set, it takes about 5 minutes, you can do your eye makeup. I think we can just remove the baking powder. For this, you want to take a fluffy brush so you can take everything off. Sweep away. The excess will fall out and the right amount that your skin really wants will stay in. Wipe the excess on the rest of your face because it needs to be powdered as well. But you already have enough on your little brush, you don't have to add more. And we're done with baking. So this area has this light look to it. You brought the light, you have everything matte, nothing is shiny, and of course you still look a bit dead because you're so pale, because this powder is so light. So we do need to add blush, and blush goes on top of it. Again, don't put a lot because you already have this thick layer of your loose powder. Just put a little bit to get that healthy glow. I'm using this Essence Cookies and Cream in like peachy, pink peachy color. That already looks better. I like putting blush on actual cheeks, not here as some people do, because this is actually where you naturally blush when you run or feel embarrassed or flattered. And this is it, pretty much. It's very easy. As you see, I don't have a lot of layers. I have my light foundation and then concealer just under my eyes, and then we bake, and then a little bit of blush. So we don't have any contour, highlight creams or highlighter in sparkles or whatever. You don't really need it. You just brought the light to your face, and this is how you can do it. You don't have to avoid it, even if some experts say you do. You just need to keep everything tamed and it should be alright. Unless, as I said before, you really like to go bam on your makeup and have a lot of layers. That's okay too. You should do you should do what you like, what makes you happy. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I post every day, and I love you all. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.